In recent years, human trafficking operations have become increasingly complicated and difficult to detect. According to statistics, about 90% of victims from human trafficking are ethnic people, especially women and children. In the first 6 months of this year, nearly 100 human trafficking victims were rescued. However, after they are rescued, they are still live with the life with many difficulties.
I want to share my story, but I can't. The more I try to talk about it, the more suffering I have to endure. I can't even sleep at night.
This is the story of women who've been rescued from human trafficking. They've endured a lot of suffering that they now want to forget. The Peace House in Hanoi is a shelter for human trafficking victims who have been brought home in the last 10 years. Here, they can recover, undergo psychological counseling, and are supported in finding jobs.
My main job is to encourage victims' aspirations in life and improve their self-worth. They need to believe that they are human and deserve assistance. They need to stay calm and feel secure, as they have just gone through a long period of distrust and fear.
Women and children account for more than 70% of trafficking victims and are also the most vulnerable group. Although functional agencies have mobilized all forces to minimize the number of cases, the situation still remains complicated in many regions.
Victims need support with accommodations and health care so that they can quickly recover their mental health. Then they need legal counseling so that they can acknowledge the danger and seriousness of human trafficking.
The Ministry of Public Security has also been directing localities to actively coordinate with functional agencies of Ministry of Labor, War and Violence and Social Affairs to support human trafficking victims with community reintegration.
The victims are the priority. If they do not receive prompt psychological and legal counseling, they could potentially become human trafficking criminals themselves in the future.
From 2019 until now, all rescue victims of trafficking receive support, psychological counseling, medical examination and legal counseling. Vietnam is currently developing a program to prevent human trafficking in the period of 2021 to 2025.